Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about the silver against the Australian dollar position that I was planning to enter, as I mentioned in TMM 45. The idea was that I'm underexposed to the silver against the Australian dollar theme, and there was an hourly breakout pattern forming as such, right there. The idea was to increase my exposure to silver against the Australian dollar. Correlation wise, it's going to increase my exposure to precious metals, but also to shorting the gold silver ratio. Technical wise, well, the hourly breakout pattern kind of failed, but it still held above support, and now it's shot back up. That kind of indicates to me a shakeout, weak hands got taken out, and now it's being pushed higher. Although we have seen a little bit of a pullback in the past hour. In terms of the gold silver ratio, looks like gold is outperforming silver again, at least over the short run. So that doesn't exactly add to the trade at all, but it also doesn't mean that I shouldn't take this particular trade, as I'm going long silver against the Australian dollar and not gold. Sentiment wise, the whole Hong Kong thing, it's really getting blown out of proportion, at least in terms of how it affects the markets, I believe. But at the same time, as I mentioned previously, I don't mind buying precious metals, because in case things do go a little nuts, precious metals will skyrocket in price. And even if they don't, well, I do believe the people who are holding precious metals right now are using it as a hedge and aren't likely to sell out of it, even if bad things don't eventuate or there's no big surprises to the market. Now, I did say that I believe there's a 10% chance that this could actually go to 27. And a 20% chance it would go to 26. A 30% chance that it'll go nowhere. 20% chance that it'll go to 24. 20% chance that it'll go to 23. The plan is still kind of the same. If price moves up, I'll hold it. If price moves down, I'll leg out. And my psychology right now, I think it's fairly neutral, although potentially there is the whole Hong Kong protests and the fact that I've been listening to a lot of Carl Bass in China potentially could have made me want to enter this kind of a trade. So, in terms of the actual execution, I'll be looking to enter at around price it is now at around 25 with a stop loss at 21, profit target of 27.5, risking about 1%, 0.99% of my capital. And yes, I do recognize the return on risk ratio is quite poor, but I also don't believe that I will hold it all the way down either. So that's the trade, and that's the trade I plan to enter.